Hi guys, so today we will discuss yung mga basic natin sa structural theory. So first, tuturuan ko kayo kung paano mag-determine ng reaction sa isang simple beam. Okay? So first of all, ang ginagawa natin dito, if we are asked to determine the reaction at support A and B for a simply supported beam, titingnan nyo muna kaagad yung type ng support. So here, we have a hinge support. Therefore, we have here yung ating reaction dito na dalawa, which is the RAY and RAX. And then dun sa kabilang side or sa letter B or point B, we have here RB. So for a roller support, meron tayong upward force here since walang binigay dito na no na angle ng plane. So we are assuming na nakapatong siya sa horizontal surface. Okay? Okay, so for this one, ang next thing na gagawin is we will perform the three equations of equilibrium para makuha natin yung mga reactions. Okay? So first, unahin natin si summation ng force sa x equals 0. So first equation ng equilibrium natin. So summation ng fx equals 0. So here, wala tayong makikitang other external force. Yung meron lang tayo is RAX. So therefore, okay, so mag-assume tayo ng positive yung papunta sa right. So we have here RAX equals 0 since wala tayong other external load. Okay, so next thing to do is gagamit tayo ngayon ng another equation of equilibrium, which is dito sa case na to, hindi pa natin pwedeng i-apply yung summation ng Fy. Bakit? Kasi we still don't know the value of RAY or RB. So, kailangan kasi at least meron na isa tayong nakuha dyan. No? So, before ito, to summation ng Fy equals 0, mag-ano na lang tayo sa summation ng moment about z-axis equals 0. And then, pili lang kayo ng reference point. So, in my case, ako usually nag-start ako sa, or take ako ng bending moment about roller support. Pero hindi lagi, depende sa case. So, at point B, so let's say point B yung na-select natin. And then, assuming na clockwise, positive yung direction ng ating clockwise yung positive natin. Okay, so, kapag dito kung nalilito kayo, ang ginagawa ko dyan, maglalagay lang ako dito ng point B since this is our pivot point. And then, ilalagay ko lahat ng forces na involved or na nasa system natin or nasa beam. So, yung RAX natin, which is papunta dito sa point. Then, meron tayo ditong RAY. So, ito yung RAX. And then, we have here RB. Then, we have here 10. Okay? Okay, and so lahat ng forces na towards a point ay hindi natin siya papansinin kasi it will not cause rotation or bending dito or it will not cause rotation dito. Kumbaga, wala tayong perpendicular distance para mag-produce ng bending moment. So, i-cancel out natin itong dalawa. Ang meron lang tayo ditong perpendicular distance sa point B is yung RAY. No? So, magkakos itong RAY na papaganito dito sa point na to. Okay, so that's clockwise. Okay, so isusulat ko na siya dito. We have RAY times its distance. So, distance niya from point B, from point A to point B is, based sa problem is 2 plus 3. So, ito ay 5 meters. So, RAY times 5. And then, yung isa pang force natin na nandito sa system or nasa beam is itong 10 kN, which will cause yung ating parang counterclockwise dito sa point B na to. So, ito yung reference natin, okay? So, ito ay counterclockwise. Therefore, we need to get the value of this one. Ito ay 3. So, ilalagay natin siya dito sa Since siya ay counterclockwise, so minus natin yung 10 times 3. And wala na tayong ibang bending moment, so equate na natin to sa 0. Kumbaga, we're taking the sum of all bending moments dito sa pivot point natin, which is yung point B. Ayan. So, makuha natin dito si RAY. So, using our calculators, type nyo lang dyan yung ating ano, no? So, transpose nyo lang yung 3, yung 10 times 3. Then, divide natin sa 5. So, here we have 6 kilonewtons upwards. So, since upwards, since positive yung value ng RAY natin, di ba, ang assumption natin is, ano siya, clockwise. Magkakos ng clockwise dito sa point B. Therefore, tama yung assumption natin, no, na siya ay pataas. Kasi initially, ay nag-assume tayo dito ng direction na pataas si RAY. Ito. Okay? Yan. For our RB naman, since we already have the value of RAY, pwede na natin gamitin si summation ng FY equals 0. So, assuming na upwards positive yan, so RAY plus RB minus yung external load natin na 10 kN equals sa 0. So, RAY is 6 plus RB equals 10. So, therefore, yung RB natin is 10 minus 6. So, meron tayo ditong 4 kN na pataas din since positive yung lumabas. And that's how you solve for the reaction for a concentrated load. Okay? So, let's try another example. Okay guys, so try naman natin itong problem na to. Okay? Ayan, so for this problem, ang gagawin natin, same with the previous one, pero this time kung makikita nyo, meron na tayo ngayon na uh, yung ating concentrated load is meron na siyang angle, ano, hindi na siya naka-vertical. So for this one, ang gagawin natin ay maglalagay ulit tayo ng assumption natin ng direction ng ating reaction. Let's say, this is RAY, and then RAX natin is ito. And then we have here the RB. Okay? Yeah. So next thing to do is, ang ginagawa ko dyan, kung kayo ay babago pa lang sa mga ganitong problem, ang gawin nyo na lang dyan is, i-ano nyo, i-drawing nyo na panibago, and then, kuhanin nyo yung component nitong 10K, ano to, ano, so yung X and Y component natin. Okay, so for X and Y component, ilalagay lang natin dito yung vertical and yung ating horizontal force. Okay, so for Y component, so titingnan natin palagi kung nasaan yung angle. So we have here 10 kN. And then yung angle natin is nandito, katabi nitong vertical. Ano? Therefore, this one, lahat ng katabi ng angle is ito yung 10 cosine 20 degrees. Okay, basta katabi ng angle yun ay naka-cosine dapat. And then, dito sa kabila, ito naman yung 10 sine 20. So, kung nalilito kayo sa ganyan, i-drawing nyo yung right triangle natin, no? So, this is your 20. Ito yung 90 degrees natin. And then, ito yung ating 10 kN. Okay, so cosine 20 ay equal sa adjacent sides. Ito yung adjacent side natin. Ito yung opposite side natin. Okay, so adjacent side divided by the hypotenuse, which is yung ating 10 kN. Kaya siya naging yung adjacent natin, which is equal to our f of x or fx. Ito naman yung ating fy. So ito yung fx natin. No? So magiging fx equals sa 10 cosine 20, which is ito yung ating 10 cosine 20 degrees. And then for ano naman, so sine 20 degrees equals siya sa opposite side, which is fy, divided by the hypotenuse, which is 10. So fy is 10 sine 20. So ilalagay lang natin dito 10 sine 20. And then, ilagay na natin yung ating mga support reactions. So, we have here RAY. Then, ito yung ating RAX. Then, ito yung ating RP. Okay? So, same process. Summation lang tayo ng Fx equals 0. So, forces papunta sa right ay positive. Yun ang assumption natin. So, therefore, dito sa ating drawing is meron tayong RAX na papunta sa kanan minus yung ating 10 sine 20 equals 0. So, therefore, yung ating RAX is equal to 10 sine 20. So, press nyo lang sa calculator. Ano? So, 10 sine 20. Yan. So, lalabas is 3.4202. Okay, and since positive yung ating lumabas na RAX, therefore tama yung assumption natin na siya ay papunta sa right. Okay? Next, ang next na gagawin natin is summation ng moment about z-axis equals 0 dun sa point, let's say, yung katulad nung kanina, so point B na lang. So, at point B, so clockwise, positive. So, same process, yung mga forces natin na towards sa point or away sa point na to is maka-cancel out natin. So, ano yung mga forces na yun? So, ito yung RAX, itong 10 sine 20, and itong RB na papunta dito sa point na to. Okay, so tatanggalin natin yan para di tayo malito. And then, kuhanin natin yung, yung mga forces na magkakos dito ng bending. So, dito ay papunta dito yung RAY natin, and yung ating 10 cosine 20 ay papunta dito. So, ito yung ating pivot point. Yan. So, kailangan lang natin dyan, class, is yung distance, which is, dito ay 5 ulit, no? And dito ay 3 meters. Yan. So, for summation na moment about z-axis equals 0, so reference point at B. So, we have here the clockwise, which is, ang clockwise force natin na RAY times 5. Minus natin sa 10 cosine 20 degrees times natin sa 3 equals sa 0. So, here, makuha natin tas yung RAY natin. So, 10 cosine ng 20 times 3. Then, divide lang natin sa 5. So, dito magkakaroon tayo ng 5.638 kN. And since positive yung lumabas, therefore, tama yung assumption natin na papunta siya dito. Okay, so to complete the value ng reaction sa A, since components pa lang yung nakuha natin, we need to perform this one, yung parang Pythagorean theorem. So, for the value of RA, we need this one, square root ng RAX squared plus RAY squared. So, dito, tatype lang natin yan sa calculator. Ano kayo ditong 3.4202 squared plus 5.638 squared. Yan. So, makakakuha tayo dito ng RA. 6382. Dagdagan ko na lang to ng 2 para consistent yung pag-round off natin. 5.638. Yan. So, square root lang ng 3.4202 squared plus itong 5.6382 squared. Yan. So, meron tayo dito 6.595945. 6.5945. Kn. And para malaman natin yung angle, kasi 'di ba ang ating reaction ay may angle yan. Since meron kang x and y component, magkakaroon tayo dyan ng angle with the horizontal or vertical. So, normally naman with the horizontal yung reference natin. So, we need to get the value of theta. So, tangent theta equals sa drawing natin yung triangle. Okay? So, for the triangle, ito yung ating RA. Meron tayong force na pataas na RAY. And yung horizontal natin force na nakaganito is RAX. So, to get the value of this theta, so, gagamitan lang natin siya ng tangent, tangent theta. So, tangent theta is equal to RAY over RAX. So, lagay lang natin yung RAY, which is 5.6382. Divide lang natin to by 3.4202. And here, makukuha na natin yung value ng theta. So, arctangent lang ng 5.6382 divided by 3.4202. Yan. So, dito makakuha na kayo ng 58.7585. 7585 degrees. Now, hindi pa tayo tapos kasi we need to determine the value of RB. So, summation lang tayo dito ng Fy equals 0. So, RAY, so upwards positive tayo. Lagyan natin dito yung equation. So, RAY plus RB is equal to the vertical force natin, which is 10 cosine 20 degrees. Okay, so RAY natin is 5.6382 plus the value of RB equals sa 10 cosine 20. Yan. So, dito makakuha na natin yung value ng RB. So, 5.6382. Ito pala. 10 cosine 20 minus yung ating 5.638. Yan. So, dito makakuha nyo na yung 3.7587. Okay? Seven five eight seven. Okay, so this is upwards since positive yung lumabas. Yan. So for our answers, ito yung ating mga final answers dyan. So we have here the RA with the angle and itong ating RB. Yan. And that's how you solve for the values of reaction sa A and B kapag merong angle yung ating concentrated load. Okay? So thank you guys for listening. See you sa next video.